when we make the wrong attempt, or we fail at every attempt to conceptualize or visualize it. Almost every book about the future, whether it's a utopian or dystopian, is completely wrong, or at least off by a few good minds. And ironically, although we have a very old culture of fortune telling and ancient prophecies, we make the wrong turn, we make the wrong prediction at every turn. Even the great Mayans thought the world will end in 2012, and yet we're still here. And we're especially bad when it comes to predicting futures that doesn't benefit us. We are tribalistic, we have cognitive biases, we are bad at synthesizing data, and even the best of us, the so-called expert, are not that much better either. For example, economists. They're notoriously wrong about almost every recession or economic growth. And honestly, I'm not that good at it either. I might be the worst when it comes to predicting the future. I'm unrealistically optimistic, and I'm extremely obsessed with the future. I try to predict the outcome of every conversation and the consequences of every decision. Yet, I could never in 1,000 years predicted this life. That I will be in China, that I will be running businesses, that I will be ambassador for a local government. But I seriously thought I will be a billionaire by the age of 26. Told you, extremely and unrealistically optimistic. But all these failed attempts, it didn't stop me from doing it, Predicting the future was fun. It gave purpose to my daily life, and my present was built around my perception of the future. Until 2020, when COVID threw a wrench in my plans, and along with everything else that is happening and happened in the world, it made me realize that despite my numerous unsuccessful, unobjective, irrational attempts, I would never be able to predict the volatile, uncertain, and ambiguous future that awaits us. So what to do? Do we give up? Or we change our approach and not predict the future by looking forward, but by reminiscing the past and by looking backward? Because we carry our past self with ourselves every day. And the stories of our past are a very important source of our self-identity and a great link between the past and the present. One of the very good ways to look in the past, to draw lessons from the past, and to identify the patterns of how and why we are here and how to prepare for what's coming is by reminiscing and remembering our past goals. You see, the way that we interact with the world is through a series of roles. And each role, they bring a different set of behaviors, mindsets, and principles that we face and fulfill. Now, we have different types of roles. We have cultural roles, we have functional roles, we have social roles. Some roles are very essential for our day-to-day growth, like being a student. And some roles helps us fit in within the society or society structure and help us find our footings, help us to connect with other people, give us a sense of belonging, or even a sense of who we are. And sometimes losing some of these roles might make us lose certain of our privileges also. But since our social structures are not static, they respond to the changes in technology, culture, and people's need, so should be our roles, always evolving, and not static, and not becoming a burden of our past and present for our thoughts. This conscious awareness of how the roles were assigned to us, how we attach meaning to the roles that we choose, the responsibility it takes, the failure it brings, the wisdom it provides, is what I call living in the margin. And to be future ready, we have to live in the margin and choose the roles that helps us to awake us for the new dimensions of knowing and help us through our journey of life, feeds our curiosity, and close the gap between a meaningful present and an ideal future. Thank you.